thank you so much for joining me today. I am reviewing the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer for you guys. I have been hearing about this for probably the last 8 to 10 months about how amazing this concealer is, and somehow I didn't know where to get my hands on it, or like if I really need to try it because I have so much makeup. So I usually don't like go out and buy something unless I really need to, but they were amazing and they reached out and sent this to me out of the blue. And I gave this a try because I always hear about Desi Perkins using this, Crispy, Lustrelux, all of them, and I mean they always look amazing. So I gave this a shot and I have to say this is freaking amazing. I posted a picture a little while ago on my Instagram page telling you guys, you know, what I'm going to be showing you guys on my channel soon, and a lot of you have been asking me about this. So let's get right into it. So this is the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer by IT Cosmetics. They only have 4 shades, which is kind of a bummer, but I wear the color Tan. They have Deep after this, which if you look at their swatches, like between Tan and Deep, there's so many colors that are missing. So due to that, like Deep is way too dark, and Tan is what I really like because I really like the brighter under eye, as you guys know. So I use the color Tan. It is 0.28 fluid ounces, 8 grams, and it has collagen and vitamin C and K. So first things first, I love the squeeze tube. It's so sanitary, it makes it easy. Now that I have all the colors, I use them in my kit as well, and having something that is a squeeze tube makes your life much simpler as a makeup artist, as you guys all know. So that's a great plus for this. A lot of concealers don't come like this. They have applicators, which, you know, is unsanitary to use in multiple people. So love that. I think this is a ton of product, and getting right into the consistency of this really scared me at first because it is so thick and so emollient, and it looks very oily. It literally does not budge on your hand when you take it out, so you can see that this stuff is going to have staying power, which is why I highly recommend this for brides. Besides that, when I put it on, you know, everybody's got these creases right under their little lower lash line, so I wouldn't take it up as far as that. I wouldn't take it up like higher than that, only because every concealer that you ever use is going to crease in that region, just because how is it not going to? It's like right in the crease of your eye. Also, I've noticed that applying this with anything but the Beauty Blender does not work out. This product literally, I feel like, has been made to work with the Beauty Blender because I find that the water from the Beauty Blender and the fact that it is an emollient sponge helps to move the product around. I have tried to use it with my Sephora concealer brush and it did not do anything. I feel like with brushes it ends up being very streaky because, again, it's an oily product, and when you put oil in your face, if you do this with it, you can see streaks down your skin. So I highly recommend it with the Beauty Blender. That's really the only way that I found to be able to use it. If you guys have a different method, let me know. This is, I also find that because it's like so oily in consistency, it gives you kind of like a little bit of a glisten, which I really like because most concealers can be very flat, and on darker pigmented skin that can sometimes look gray. That's my problem with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's such an amazing concealer. I have used it for years and loved it for years, but it sometimes tends to go gray on darker skin because it's so flat. The flatter something is, the more difficult it is to get luminosity through it and to make it look like real skin. So when something has oil to it and it has emollients and is able to move and blend and reflect light, your skin tends to look younger and much more natural. So I really like that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to apply this. I have a demo for you, but this is available on the IT Cosmetics website and Ulta.com. I think maybe Sephora. If so, I will list that up here. And they are $24 a pop, which is pretty expensive, but if you guys see in my demo, I'm going to show you guys the consistency of this, what this looks like, how to apply it. You will end up using the tiniest bit. So this is one of those special occasion concealers. To me, it is so full-on, full makeup looking that it's not something that you can use every single day, but for the days that you want that full makeup look, this is amazing. So I know you guys will love it, so now let's go ahead and get into the demo. So taking out that much, which actually is going to be way too much, but you guys can see how thick it is. It's literally not moving from my hand at all. And if you guys want to see the texture, it looks to me like a cream or like an oil, if you guys can see that. Since I have it on my finger, I'm going to go ahead and dab that on. just like that. And I have tried to use everything else to blend this out, but I've come to the conclusion that's only the Beauty Blender that actually works, because you guys can see how thick and almost oily it is, and like I just find that it needs something to help move with it, as opposed to just a brush that's going to use bristles to move the product around. So as you guys can see, it blends really, really well. Super, super pigmented. You want to look up as high as you can, especially for the crease that's under your eyes, only because it's such a thick formula. You want to make sure it like doesn't budge. So with this, I don't like to take it all the way back because I find that I get a really harsh line. So that's why I'm going to leave it right there. And then I'm going to take the back of my Beauty Blenders to kind of blend this out. So this is what it looks like when it has been applied. I'm going to show you guys. Let me zoom out so you guys can see what that looks like. It has such a highlighted look, and again, because it's so oily and thick, you can see like a sheen coming through, which is really nice. So if you don't use a super matte powder to set this, then you should be good to go with that sort of sheen all over. You can see like what amazing coverage it's given. I don't have super dark circles, I know, but I can definitely tell a huge difference. I like this a lot for brightness. It adds so much brightness everywhere. The undertone is just perfect, so I love it. So this is what my under eye concealer looks like after I have the rest of my makeup on. As you guys can see, it is definitely very brightening. I chose the color that I did because I wanted it to brighten, and I like a really, really bright under eye. So for me, it's perfect. And as you guys can see, there's like really no creasing. It still has a little bit of that radiance that I really love about it. So I think it looks amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to post down below. Give this a big thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not a part of my community yet, because I love new subscribers. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye!